that Mr. Lovenguth has provided for his consideration on the Board of Adjustment. I previously circulated that information to you, and as code requires, we must have a public interview for today's nominee, and I will conduct the interview, and then if you have any additional questions pertaining to his consideration, please ask, and at the conclusion of the interview, we will see what council's desires are. So, unless there's any questions on the process, I'll invite Mr. Lovenguth to come forward. Good morning. We'll ask you to stand at the podium to speak into the mic. Push the button for me. There you go. Okay. Mr. Lovenguth, you understand we're having a public interview for your consideration to the Board of Adjustment. I'm going to ask you a list of questions, and you can address the council, and if they have any additional questions, they may ask as well, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First question is, please provide a narrative of your background and experience and why you want to serve on the Board of Adjustment.
I've been born and raised in Sussex County for 51 years now. I have been in the public sector most of my life, working for Delaware Solid Waste Authority in a large capacity, from starting out almost 30 years ago, picking up trash in the fields, to working my way through the company to a supervisor for the last 30 years. And I recently retired for at least 55 hours until I started a new career. I enjoy working in the community and being part of the public office and helping the community as much as I can. I've also, in my past, been a real estate agent on the side, and so I have a little bit of experience as far as that's concerned. You know, and as much as Sussex County is growing right now, and as many issues that do arise, there are rules that need to be followed. So I would love to be part of that and help out any way I can.
All right, thank you. Next question, have you ever served on any boards or commissions that have decision-making authority? If yes, please describe your experience.
I have. I'm a member of my church and been on the board of church with the Church of Christ in Milford, and also the Old Pass Church in Georgetown. I'm a member of the Delaware Masonic Organization, and I've served on several boards with the Masonic Organization with either fundraising or other ideas of helping the community. So been in that organization now for about 24 years, and I've been a life member with the Church of Christ.
Okay. One of the statutory requirements of the Board of Adjustment is that they be persons having the knowledge and experience to pass upon planning and zoning problems in connection with urban and rural development. Please describe your experience in planning and zoning within Sussex County.
Like I said, I've possessed a real estate license in Sussex County, also in Kent County, as far as easements and setbacks, working with the law firms in Sussex County to make sure that all encumbrances and variances have been followed, and what's needed as far as the real estate side of things. In the world of Delaware Solid Waste Authority, permitting, planning, and what have you, with DENREC, also with Sussex County, with some of the land purchases that DSWA has made in the past, to make sure that all the T's were crossed and all the I's were dotted as far as what's needed to do landfilling business, and make sure that all the areas were taken care of.
Okay. All right. The board is an administrative body acting in a quasi-judicial role. As part of its duties, the board hears applications for variances and special use exceptions, as well as appeals of administrative decisions. In analyzing these applications, the board is required to review the applications pursuant to certain legal criteria. Do you feel you have the knowledge and experience to apply certain legal criteria to analyze the applications?
I do. It's my understanding that there's a set of guidelines that's set up by the board, 5 if I'm not mistaken, and all 5 need to be met in order to move forward with the application. I would have no problem in adhering to those rules.
Good. All right, the board meets on Tuesdays every other week with a regular meeting here at 6 p.m. in the chambers. On occasion, these meetings extend late into the evening. In addition, occasional special meetings and workshops are scheduled that may require your attendance. Are you available to fulfill these requirements and attend the necessary meetings?
I am.
In addition, as an appointed official on the board, the potential for a conflict of interest with an application is always present. Do you have any known or anticipated conflicts of interest that may present themselves as a member of the Board of Adjustment that would affect your ability to serve?
I do not.
Okay, Council, that concludes our list of public interview questions. You may have some additional questions for Mr. Lovenguth, and you can indicate your desire to move forward. I do have a motion if you'd like to consider that.
Any questions? Questions? Please read your motion, sir.
Okay. Be it moved that Sussex County Council approve the appointment of Mr. Shawn Lovenguth to the Sussex County Board of Adjustment effective immediately for a term of 3 years.
Mr. Green?
I recommend approval for Shawn Lovenguth to serve on the Board of Adjustment for the period of 3 years.
Shaver?
Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. I was looking at something else.
Because you had a motion, you had a
I have
second.
a motion, second.
Okay. Now we'll take the vote.
Oh, I thought
No, we're
Mr.
good,
Schaefer
we're good,
seconded.
we're good.
Okay.
Mrs. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer?
I know Shawn, and he's a wonderful community servant, and I'm proud to vote yes.
Mr. Hudson?
Yes.
Mr. Riley?
Oh, yes.
I vote yes. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for serving.
Thank you, Mr. Lovenguth. Congratulations.